guys, welcome to the Drive of Shame. And you know what, I gotta say, I felt kind of dumb. I really did. Even now, I mean, I'm kind of fighting to get out of this parking lot here, and yeah, it's cold too. -8. Not factoring in wind chill. It's probably more like -13. It's windy as all get out. Oh, there we go. Some solid roads. I drove down here with my brother. He's got a Chevy Aveo. We were in it for a good 20-25 minutes getting here, and it just never warmed up. It's got the little like 1.4 liter 4-cylinder or whatever, and he just never really warmed it up. I don't know, it was weird. Whereas this car was warm before I even got in it, and then you turn the heated stuff on. It's absolutely delightful. But that's not what the video's about. The video's not about how good the car is. It's about how dumb I am. I heard there could be some snowfall, and I went out anyways, and I got stuck. I made a really bad decision, and that bad decision meant I had to leave my car for the night, which made me pretty sad, and I can honestly say that I did not sleep very well knowing that my baby girl was not with me. And I asked my phone many times where my car was. And I'm sorry if I'm just a little sporadic. I'm just paying attention. The roads are still pretty slippery, and this car obviously does have its limitations right now. So I think what I'm going to do right now to save myself a little bit of grief, I am doing the snow tire route, and I am looking into it because obviously it's not even an option. But I'm going to go pick up some sand or something and put it in my trunk. Put some weight back there, get 200 pounds give or take, and take what is a beautiful lightweight Camaro and throw that out the window, and let's make it heavy. Give it some traction for the back wheels, and then when I get my winter tires, this thing should be a just animal. To find that trunk button. Alright, so here's my solution. That bad boy feels pretty solid. So I've got 180 pounds worth of this non-skid shit stuff. Just the first right there. I bought 2 no-name brand Rubbermaid containers and a strap, because I got to keep all this together. See where I can set this bad boy. Alright, so this is the end result. 2 Tupperware containers with 180 pounds of non-slip stuff. Hopefully that should do me good over the course of the winter without making a mess. My whole key. So let's go put this cart back. Alright, so we are now very tail heavy, which might be a good thing. Oh yeah, holy difference, Batman. You know what, it doesn't even feel like the car's sitting any different. But it's definitely gripping better, even though I am still sliding like crazy. That's a tire problem, not a car problem. And that weight should keep me moving forward. So, I will catch up with you guys later. I gotta get back to work. Adios. So, as you can tell, I am left with a decent amount of trunk space here. Almost the exact same amount of trunk space as if I had the convertible, actually. So, I am working on a project for this. I will keep you guys updated on that. It's going to be really, really cool. And I'm actually really excited about it. I've been thinking about it for a little bit now, and now seems like the time to do it. So you put 180 pounds over the axle, / just rear wheels, because there is no axle. How does the car sit? Well, you tell me. I've got, I'll be you, about 3 fingers there on a little bit of an angle. On the back, got about, oh, it's colder than, a little bit more than 3 fingers. So there's still about probably 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch more clearance on the back wheel well than there is the front, with 180 pounds in the trunk. It tells you how good this car sits and how proportioned and balanced and everything it is. It is. I was a little bit shocked at how good, how much better, and how little everything changed. Which I know is a lot of contradictory terms, but it is what it is. So that will be there for the rest of the winter, plus some new storage stuff, which will be a work in progress. I'm kind of designing something in my head, and it's just going to keep evolving with me as the car evolves with me as well. I've just found it a pain in the butt. You have, suction cup mount, clamp mount, I got a tie down strap, I got all my different camera stuff, I got my little block I made for the jack, and just all the different stuff in my trunk. I've been finding it kind of a pain in the butt. Everything's always flying back, and I'm actually going through the car more often. But saying that, the back seat, the back seat of this car is still completely empty. So I still have lots of storage. I don't feel like I have been hard done by at all. I've never used the back seat for absolutely anything, but it is heated, the back seat, because it's inside the car, which means anything I put back there won't be ice cold, which everything back here is ice cold. So the journey continues, the snow adventures continues. Snow tires, I am working on it. I might end up with 205s, I might end up with 215s, 225s, I don't really know. I've got a budget, and I'm going to see what I can do within that budget. Tires in Canada are a little bit more expensive than they are in the US, so the budget is a little bit more confining. But at any rate, regardless of what tire package I set up, it should work pretty good. 18s front and back for sure. I've even been toying with, and I don't know if it's possible, and it probably isn't, but 17s in the back. I don't know. I'll probably just stick with 18s and keep it symmetrical. But I do have to narrow the tires up. The narrower tires will cut through snow better. I mean, this thing, when I was out in that deep snow, and I mean, it was only 2.5, 3 inches, it just felt like it was floating on top. It's like I look behind me and there's almost no tread mark through the snow. It's just like this thing's like a canoe, and it just kind of floats across the top, which is a big part of the problem and a big part of the issue. As well as the tires being speed rated. They get a lower profile tread. You don't get the traction, and you don't get the bite that snow tires come with, because they come with a pretty substantial tread. So, I don't know. Just always learning and discovering and doing my research, and lots more to come. So, until next time, guys, take care. Do subscribe if you haven't done so already. As much as I would love to yell and scream at you all to subscribe, I'm not going to do so. Instead, you are welcome to. You're welcome to join the adventures and see how my car fares me for the winter. There is so much ice. Can you believe this? Look at this. Ice everywhere. Been grabbing chunks of ice off of everything, trying to keep it out of all these control arms here on the trunk and keep everything moving and grooving freely. And then these poor taillights. Like, look at the salt. It breaks my heart. Saying that, I did such a good wax job on this thing in the fall. It cleans up like unbelievable. So I'm very pleased with that. And this spring it will get a incredible cleaning. There is no doubt in my mind about that one, as well as some other cool stuff. So, yeah, take care. Don't work too hard. Running this bad boy here for about an hour and a half. As you can tell, moved up pretty well. I am backing out. I am quite curious. I have weight in the trunk now. But I wanted to share the cold start because this is, to be honest, one of my favorite things about this car. Oh. Alright, let's start digging and I will report back once we get something done. This was the idea. A nice sturdy tray I can beat the hell out of. I will paint it in the end, but this is it. It fits this, no problem. You know, a fair bit of clearance all the way around. You can still get at the clips, but it keeps these buckets that they can't move. So now when I put all my stuff here, so everything fits, everything has kind of a tray, a home, and it doesn't disappear, which makes me happy, as well as, mind you, that pieces there, not that that matters, an AC Delco jug of windshield washer fluid, so it is held securely in place. I will be modifying this further. There's a big empty spot here. I'll end up probably putting a flip door or something on it so that I can hide things or just keep things safe if they're fragile, laptops, that kind of stuff. Obviously those bins will be removed in the spring, but this probably won't. This will probably continue on with me. So, more to come, more planning, more winter tires. I have spent hours cleaning up snow. Whew, and I am exhausted, so I'm going to go watch the new Star Wars, have a good dinner, and completely relax. My girlfriend ditched me for the weekend, and then her plans got canceled, so then she came home. She's mine. So, that is the name of the game. Freaking snow everywhere, man. Freaking snow. All my drain is, it's raining out, so I want to make sure all the drains are functioning. I did get this car out. It took me like 12 plus attempts. Any dirt in there? I can't see it. Yeah, it all looks pretty good. I love this car, and I feel awful seeing it just dirty. Look at those rims. It's just dirty. Ugh. I do have plans for those, though. Once they come off and the winters go on, tire letters. I'm going to order a tire letter kit. It'll be about 80 bucks. I'm going to put some Goodyear or something on it, make it look a little bit more race car. I do like the look of the tire letters, so. Anyways, guys, time for this guy to go and relax. Let this girl rest. Girlfriend's driving. It's her job now. Adios.